Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Dee, and today we are going to practice a technique. And a while back in one of my videos, I mentioned that if you had a stamp but no die to go with it, that you could kind of make your own die cut from the stamp. So we're going to work on that today. Now I have two examples. I have this flower and this balloon. Now these stamps are pretty old. In fact, I probably have had these maybe 20, maybe even 25 years. And so sometimes, I don't know what happened, they kind of don't stamp as well as they could. And I think the modern day red rubber, before they, stop making them, are much better. So, like for example, this one, it could have stamped a little better, but that's not really what this is about. This is about the technique. Now, I have some scratch paper, and I have these two stamps like I've shown you, and we are going to trace this little flower here, and we are going to use that to make a die cut. Okay? I'm sure you guys can see where this is going, and that's okay. That means you're with it and you've done this kind of thing before. Okay, whoops, I think I could have gotten that just a little better traced. Okay, now we're sticking with the flower one for now. I have my Tim Holtz tonic scissors. These are good for detail cutting or fussy cutting. And so I'm just going to get started. Now, let's talk about when you fussy cut. It's really better if you can hold your hand that you're holding your scissors with, you're cutting the scissors with, and move the paper instead. Okay? It just makes it flow just a little smoother and can be easier on your hand. It can also give a smoother cut. So, as you can see, I didn't trace this perfectly, but we're just going to go with it. All right? Now I'm going to kind of reposition a little because, you know what, I think I'll just cut this part off, and then I can make around the design, the trace, a little easier. Okay. I do not remember where I heard this idea of using a stamp outline to make a die cut. I don't remember. I did not come up with this idea myself. And so I cannot give credit who I got the idea from, but we're just gonna go with it. Now, I have my stamping block, and now when you're ready to stamp it, this is not gonna work. So for example, let me show you. Okay, I've got it. Whoops. Whoops. Oh, that was embarrassing. Okay. Now I've got my stamp on my platform. Now look, it's not lining up. This is what you do. You just flip over the paper. Okay? And then it will line up like this. All right? Now, I'm going to be saying full disclosure here. This is not a perfect die cut. It's not. Okay? You're cutting it by hand, and you're doing the best you can, okay? It's not going to perform as well as an actual manufactured die cut. Now, let's see if I can get this lined up well enough. So you just have to keep that in mind, okay? This is for a situation where you don't have a die cut. Either you can't afford it, maybe you bought the stamp or the stamp set and you can't afford the die set that comes with it or matches it, or like for example these, they don't have die sets. Okay, whoop. Let's see the reveal. Well, it could have stamped better, but you get the idea, don't you? Okay, so I have another one that I did with balloons, and the same idea, you know, trace, oops, no, get it right side up, trace, cut, flip it over after you get your stamp on the platform, and then stamp. It's really not that hard, guys. I would rather have a die set. I'll be honest with you. I love matching stamps and die sets. I love them. But for example, like I said, I can't get a die set for these. And there are times I can't afford it. It's not in the budget for that month. So this is just a way you can get around that, and I hope you give this idea a try. And if you like this video, please like it, comment, subscribe, share, all those good things. I'd really appreciate it. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye, guys. Take care.